Hello everyone, my name is Rehan Sohail and today I am excited to share insights from a study that I conducted that explores college students' nuanced views on transgender involvement in women's sports. This research addresses factors influencing perspectives, policies, and the evolving ever landscape. Our study on transgender participation in women's sports have clear objectives, providing a comprehensive overview of transgender involvement, exploring the complexities shaping the evolving landscape, understand current trends to acknowledge the present and anticipate the trajectory of transgender participation in women's sports. Analyze the outcomes of transgender participation, emphasizing its impact on fairness, inclusivity, and performance in sports. Investigating the factors influencing perspectives on transgender participation and recognizing diverse influences. To gauge the community's awareness of the policies governing transgender involvement, to understand the level of informedness on existing frameworks. Embarking on our study, we recognize challenges in understanding college students' diverse viewpoints on transgender participation in women's sports. Our aim is to paint a comprehensive pictures of opinions with the academic community. Additionally, we investigate the uncertainty surrounding support for inclusive policies, crucial for fostering a more inclusive environment and addressing potential gaps in awareness about policies governing transgender participation in another aspect of our agenda to contribute to a more informed and aware community. Lastly, we delve into an influential role of media in shaping opinions. Our study aims to dissect how external influences contribute to the diverse perspectives within our academic setting. In our study on transgender participation in women's sports, our focus centers on four key research questions. Firstly, we explore the factors influencing diverse perspectives among college students. Moving forward, we delve into the perception of fairness and support for inclusive policies, essential for understanding aptitude in women's sports. Additionally, we gauge awareness of policies governing transgender participation, ensuring grounded findings. Lastly, we examine the influence of media coverage on opinions, acknowledging its powerful role in shaping diverse perspectives within our academic setting. Our study on transgender participation in women's sports is purposefully crafted with a focused scope. We concentrate on the perspective of college students, aim to capture nuanced viewpoints within our academic community at the Weller Institute of Technology. This inclusive approach spans various academic years and embraces diverse gender identities, ensuring a comprehensive understanding of experiences across different stages of the academic journey. Crucially, we employ a structured questionnaire for systematic and organized data collection, ensuring the relevance and the insightfulness of the information gathered within the scope of our study. As we delve into our study's insights, it's crucial to recognize its limitations. Our focus on college students' perspectives means conclusions may not be universally applicable. The study's influence is tied to the context of Weller Institute of Technology and may not represent broader viewpoints. Generalization is a consideration, and self reporting biases in responses may influence findings. Our study on transgender participation in women's sports extends beyond academia, influencing policy making, media literacy, education, and inclusivity in sports. Firstly, our findings guide policymakers in developing inclusive policies by offering insights into diverse perspectives within our academic community. Secondly, the study contributes to media literacy, fostering critical assessment skills to navigate and interpret media narratives. Moreover, it informs educational initiatives by analyzing college students' perspectives, contributing to the improved programs surrounding the transgender participation. Lastly, our study aims to foster inclusivity in sports by uncovering perceptions and attitudes, contributing to a cultural that embraces diversity and ensures everyone feels included and valued. Our exploration begins with International Olympic Community (IOC) delving into the president's perspective on inclusivity. The IOC, a global sports influencer, shapes policies and perceptions by scrutinizing their stance. We gain insights into a broader narrative of inclusivity within the Olympic movement. Additionally, we examine the IOC's policies on transgender participation, understanding the global impact. Shifting focus to athletes, we delve into the lived experiences and challenges of transgender individuals in women's sports. Real stories provide a human dimension to our story, exploring the positive impacts of inclusive policies on transgender athletes' well-being enriches our perspective. These real narratives contribute depth, informing us about the global context and personal journeys in the discourse on transgender participation. Our study's backbone is meticulously crafted, structured questionnaire for college students, capturing diverse perspectives. This tool spans demographic information, awareness, beliefs, and personal experiences. Beyond data collection, our commitment extends to in depth response analysis, aiming to unravel nuances and intricacies with each answer. This comprehensive approach paints a rich tapestry of views on transgender participation in women's sports. Our research uncovered a spectrum of perspectives. Familiarity with transgender participation varied, with 42% moderately familiar and 23.5% not at all familiar. Beliefs and opinions were diverse, reflected a nuanced landscape where 32.8% agreed with inclusivity, while 21.0% strongly disagreed. Fairness, impact, and experiences showed a wide range of views. Notably, 34.5% considered transgender participation fair, while 31.1% perceived a moderate impact on women's sports and fairness. Policy of fairness varied, with 30.2% having limited understanding and support for policies promoting transgender inclusion was mixed, with 31.9% in support and 22.7% opposed. Media influence was perceived as neutral by the majority, and educational initiatives were considered somewhat important by 31.9%. Looking ahead, the majority anticipates the status quo, 46.2%, while 34.5% foresee a more inclusive future and 19.3% a more restrictive one. These insights pave way for meaningful recommendations, including enhancing education, promoting media literacy, facilitating open dialogues, and implementing policy updates. Transitioning from insights to actions, our studies suggest meaningful recommendations. Enhance education, increase awareness of transgender policies through targeted training, fostering informed perspectives within our community. Advocate for policy updates, regularly review existing policies to align with the dynamic nature of societal views on gender identity. Promote media literacy and implement programs for critical evaluation of media business, empowering our community to navigate external influences thoughtfully. Facilitate inclusive dialogues and create a safe space for open discussions about gender and transgender issues, enriching understanding and fostering an environment of empathy and respect. And also conduct longitudinal studies that track changes in attitudes towards gender identity and inclusion over time, ensuring an adaptive and responsive efforts to the evolving landscape. In conclusion, unraveling perspective on transgender participation in women's sports has not only met its objective but has illuminated a path forward. Exploring college students' perspectives on gender identity and inclusion lays a foundation for fostering awareness and inclusivity. Our insights provide a nuanced understanding of diverse viewpoints. Going forward, clear recommendations emerge. Enhanced education for deeper awareness, promote media literacy for critical navigation of external influences, facilitate open dialogue for understanding, and implement policy updates to align with evolving societal views. Beyond our data, our study resonates with the potential to shape a more inclusive environment I appreciate your engagement and look forward to the collective efforts of contributing to a more understanding and empathetic society.